I think the day started, it was a beautiful day. I was going to my French class. I had a class at Bats Auditorium, and my class was at 12 o'clock. And I was going a little bit earlier. Normally, so I was just passing the West. It was the day, and I was just walking through West Mall and to go to Bats. And suddenly we heard those cracking sounds, crack, crack. And I kind of recall saying, that's not fireworks, that's gunfire. The question is, where it's coming from? And then suddenly, some people start running and scurrying and hiding. So I just followed them, and just we went behind there was a big wall next to George Washington statue. And I remember that because there was about 3 or 4 of us that we were there and said, what's going on? And then things started happening, and then there was a policeman, and I knew that policeman. I didn't know him, but I saw him, and eventually found his name, Billy Spear. This is the policeman from Austin that died, and he was yelling at a young woman, telling her to get cover, and this young woman took cover behind the flagpole in the West Mall, and it was kind of interesting to see that she was hiding from somebody from the tower, and she said, hide there, stay there, don't move. And then suddenly there was a silence, and he got hit. And it was kind of interesting because we thought he was just wounded, but no, but it was a deadly shot, so he fell there, died there, I guess, in our eyes. And we started looking there. I was still not 100% sure what the heck is happening here or what's occurring. So then suddenly we realized that this gentleman, this policeman has been hit. We need to carry him something. Somebody came up with some kind of a blanket and put him in there, and then we run him through towards the post office, and that's a little bit, maybe a half a little block, 2 buildings away from there to the post office. That's already we left them there, and it was kind of like a ethereal. Wow, this is happening. And then something else happened. Curiosity started coming in. What else is happening? What's happening? And all this had been already maybe 45 minutes, almost an hour, and it felt like 5 minutes. So it was kind of like, wow, this happened. It happened so fast, and what a experience. And there was something else, like I noticed that my pants were a little bit wet, and I didn't realize what it was, and I thought there was the blood of that victim that we had carried, the policeman. And I noticed it was my pants, and I said nothing. And then about maybe when everything calmed down, things like that, this friend said, your pants are with blood, what's the matter? So I noticed, and it's embarrassing, it was a ricochet from a little piece of rock that had hit me in the bottom part of my pants. And so this friend said, well, we have to drive you somewhere. I says, hospital? No, they're busy. So they took me to the health center, and the doctor there says, oh yeah, you had a little piece of rock inside of you, so we took it off, and they gave me 2 stitches, and then I went back to the university area, which I was about 2 blocks away, and I mean the tower, and it was just crowds and crowds of people. And then God, it was just amazing. And after that, all I started receiving is, remember, there was no emails, there was no cell phones, there was nothing like that. So I was wondering, oh God, my parents are going to be worried. Yeah, and then my friends are going to be worried. And then suddenly, well, we just called the embassy, or no, it was not the embassy, something in Houston. So say, here, we're okay. If our parents are calling us, would you tell them that we're okay? Fine. So, and then about 2-3 days later, we started receiving letters or things like that. It was kind of, that's what happened.